Miss, please, if you'll just have a look at these fabric swatches.
Don't bother with that fool's swatches. See here, miss, we have a dress already made for you.
Those rags aren't fit to grace your body, miss. We've got a gown waiting for you in our shop.
Sirs, you honor me with your gifts, but I'm currently on my way to school. If you could have them delivered to the student quarters, I'd be delighted to take a look at them after class at my leisure, so I can give them the consideration they deserve. Do all our tradesmen travel in herds in this village?
So help me, Magnus, if you touch my cakes one more time! What are you even doing here, Adriatico? You're a carpenter!
I may be a carpenter, but my hobby cakes taste 1,000 times better than those dry, crumbling little insults you're carrying in your hands!
As if you can even talk, Gillivar! You might as well be a carpenter, too! Your cakes are like wood!
Sirs, you honor me with your gifts, but I see my classmate across the square and I promised him we would walk together. I really must be going now. Please feel free to deliver any samples to my quarters. Thanks!
There you are, classmate. It's our turn to present first today. We'd better go prepare. Please excuse us, brothers. That was quite a crowd. Has this happened to you before?
Earlier today and yesterday, but those times there wasn't a cute boy to hold my hand and take me away from them.
A cute boy? Oh, you mean... Oh, I hope you won't think I was being untoward. I just wanted to get you away from those people. They seemed a bit aggressive.
I don't think you could be untoward if you tried. You're always so considerate.
I could be untoward if I wanted to.
That wasn't a challenge, Lux.
Right. At any rate, I would imagine this sort of thing is going to start happening more often to you. There's a lot of honor and glory to be obtained from being a part of your coming-of-age ceremony.
Yeah. Well, I really hope it doesn't. I'd rather not have my mornings interrupted by a bunch of people who just want to use me for their own benefit.
I hope you'll try to look upon them more charitably. Like it or not, you've been given a lot of power. It would be good to share that with others.
I guess. It'd be a lot easier to be charitable if they weren't bothering me on my way to class.
So many weapons. They must be headed to where that human boy is being held.
I wonder what they're going to do to him. I hope they don't hurt him.
Don't worry about him. Our men would never harm a prisoner in our care. We're not humans, after all.
Yeah, you're right, Lux. I'm sure he'll be fine.
Today will be a bit different. You're nearing your coming-of-age ceremony, which means we only have a week left together. Normally, I would assign you partners. But your classmate here has an extra choice the rest of you don't. You've studied the elements for the last 14 years of your life, but you're going to have to make a commitment. You'll be choosing your own partner today. You won't have many more chances to explore magic in a neutral environment like this, so make the most of your time.
Don't drag it out, darling. Just break their hearts and get it over with.
Have you ever even seen her using wind magic outside of class? You left confidence behind long ago, buddy. We're getting into delusional territory here.
Like Earth isn't just as useless for defense.
You do realize Earth magic isn't all flowers and grass, right?
It's not a popularity contest, guys. She needs to think about her future.
All of you be quiet.
Lux!
Haven't you studied enough with him by now? You should really expand your horizon.
Not with you, she shouldn't. This decision is way too important to put it in your hands.
Enough! The poor girl doesn't need any more pressure from the lot of you. The real choice is in less than 2 weeks. Try to keep an open mind as long as you can.
Thank you, Elder. I will.
Honestly, you know I'd be more than happy to go over the basics of light magic. But are you sure you want to review this again with me? You wouldn't rather learn something else?
To tell the truth, I do need to hear it again. But I love hanging out with you.
You're gonna make me blush.
We'll be graduating soon. We'll have less and less chances to spend time together. I know I have an important decision to make, but I want to spend some time with my best friend while I can.
It means a lot that you've given me this time, so I'll make sure it doesn't go to waste. So let's begin with our review of the uses of light magic.
There's offensive, regenerative, and illuminative light magic.
Very good. Why don't you tell me a bit about each?
Well, illuminative is the easy one. Light magic can be used to call forth orbs of light or imbue objects with a glow. Probably the most important use for our everyday life.
Correct.
Offensive is a bit trickier. Light can be focused into a source of heat. You can burn objects with it, or your enemies. It's not used very often, but there are light elementals who have made it their focus and can do some really incredible things.
Right. I am not one of those elementals, so I won't be able to help you too much there.
Finally, there's regenerative light magic, my favorite.
Mine too.
Light magic can be used to speed up the body's natural healing processes. It cannot heal fatal wounds, and it cannot revive the dead.
Well, not anymore anyway. Eons ago, before we lost some of our power due to intermixing with humans, it was possible, but not in our current state.
Light elementals are also blessed with incredible constitutions because of the light magic in their blood.
That's also correct. You'll never see a frail, wispy light elemental. We only come in one size and one of 2 body types.
Yours, and...
There must be mass. Whether it takes the form of muscle or fat is up to the individual. Good review. Why don't we try some healing magic?
Sure, but neither of us are injured. What are you doing with that?
Not to worry. Just a little nick here.
Ah, Lux! What are you doing?
Don't worry about me. I barely felt that. But now I need your help to heal it.
Okay.
That was a good start. With a little practice, you'll be healing deeper cuts in no time.
Oh, Lux, you're too nice to me. I almost gave you a hideous scar on your arm. I'm never going to be able to do this.
No scars here. You just need a bit more practice. I'm happy to help you whenever you like.
Thank you, Lux. I'd like that.
Wonderful. I think you'll be pleased with how quickly you can progress with even just a bit of practice.
But Lux, are you just going to keep cutting yourself?
Unfortunately, there's not really any better ways to practice. Akash hasn't seen a war in quite some time. Do you have an alternative?
No, but it's kind of creepy watching you cut yourself, and I don't like the idea of you hurting yourself for me.
Would it help if I said something mean to you beforehand?
Like what?
You're so beautiful, everyone you meet falls in love with you. Alright, well, you're so kind, being your friend is the greatest honor of my life. No? Oh, okay, your hair is so shiny, it's incredibly distracting to look at. You're so dumb. No, I'm sorry, I can't do it. You'll just have to use your imagination.
You're hopeless, Lux.